Hello, this is Teji Cheema, and in this video I'm going to show makeup transformation, and it's gonna be look like this. So in this video I'm going to emphasize on the contouring, especially of the nose, and I'm going to skip the eye makeup. No, like it was like really simple eye makeup and the lip part, so you guys already know, I guess. So before starting, please subscribe my channel and click the like button. So let's start it. So first of all, I'm prepping the skin. I'm using MAC Prep and Prime. Whenever you start doing a makeup, like even a simple makeup, you have to prep your skin. Like it should be a bit moisturized, all right? So you can go with any other cream, but I'm going with the MAC Prep and Prime. So moving on further. So my model has a bit of discoloration of the skin around the eye area and around the lips and chin part. So when you say it's like of grayer rather than the cheek area. So I'm using this corrector by MAC. All right, just apply it evenly wherever you have to cover the blackness. And then I'm moving on with the foundation by MAC, same product. I always use this one, like not always, yeah, most of the time. So I'm using not a little amount of the foundation, but a very good amount. So I have to complete the face, and I have to put a lot of product rather than the cheekbone on the area where I have applied the corrector. So that area is, yeah, around the chin part, upper lips, and around the eye, upper lid, and the lower. Okay, yep. So be very careful. Just you have to put a very good amount of the foundation over that area. As you guys can see, it looks still a bit yellowish, but don't worry, we're gonna just go with the further process and it's gonna look like perfectly fine. It's gonna look amazing. All right, so I'm blending it with the Proarte brush, but you can use any kind of beauty blender. I would say sponge, but it has to be dampened. So just put it under running water or put it in a bowl and squeeze it, and then dab. So see, I'm showing you guys how to do it. So the blending matters the most whenever you're making a base. Remember, the first step is cleaning like wash your face or whatever, and then move with the moisturizing, and then apply corrector or concealer if you need. Otherwise, go with the foundation. All right. So I'm using Maybelline concealer on the upper eyelid area, and yes, as you can see, the shade is really lighter than the rest of the face. Like the foundation I used, that was a bit darker than this. So here is the key: the concealer should be lighter rather than the other part of the face, right? Yes, so I'm using concealer around the eye area, around the chin, on the forehead, and on the nose. And then I'm using Sugar's Cosmetics setting powder. It is loose powder. It's of white color. It's not yellowish, because the yellowish we use it do cut the skin color, but I don't need to. So I'm just using this one so that the base can be get settled. And then again, I'm using the same concealer by Maybelline. It's light, number is 10, and I'm putting it around the eye area, forehead, nose, and chin, and blend it very nicely. So I'm going to use again the Sugar Cosmetics loose powder under the eye area, and the reason is, whenever you are using eye shades, you are working with the powdery stuff, okay, powdery products. It happens to fall on your face, especially or around this area, under the eye area. So it's gonna help to swipe it away, because if there is no powder, it's just the foundation or the concealer, the product is going to get stuck, and it's not easy to rectify this mistake. Yes, so just remember to do that. So I'm making the brows with Anastasia dark chocolate, and I'm using an angular brush for that. Always, whenever you start making your brows, always put the brush in the center, like on the angular part of your brows. All right, so as I have already told you, I'm gonna skip the eyeshadow part, and we are moving to the lower lid area. I'm using white liner by Morphe. It's really good one. And next I'm going to use a very thin brush, and I'm going to put the black eyeshadow, and I'm starting from the outer corner to the middle, and I'm gonna stop there. I'm not going to cover it up to the inner corner. All right, and then I'm using the same brush we used for the eyeliner, and I'm picking actually the eyeliner, the gel eyeliner from the Maybelline, so it can give very sharp look to the eyes. All right, so eyes are done, and then again I'm moving, and I'm using the MAC. We used it before, like we use the yellow shade, like the character, right? So now I'm using the concealer. I'm mixing the peach and the yellow shade, and I'm using it especially under the eye area because it helps to make your face look like really lightened and freshen. So I'm going to cover the rest of the part, but I'm going to stick with the peach shade rather than the yellow one. All right, so whatever products I'm using, I'm going to put all details in the description box, so don't forget to check out that. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Comment if you want to know anything. If you like the video, click the like button. All right, so this video is specifically about contouring part and how to make base, and the most important thing is how to contour the nose. All right, so there is a big difference, like when you have applied the foundation over the face and it looks really flat. So contouring helps to make it look like really sharpened, angular, and it looks really good, especially in the photos rather than in real. So I'm done with the concealing, so I'm moving to the Nars. I'm going to use the bronzer, and I've shown you the brush. Don't worry, I'm going to put the number of the brush and the which palette I'm using by Nars in the description box. So another key point I'm telling you guys here is my model's face is thin. It's not chubby, it's not big, so I don't need to make it like really smaller. So I'm using a very nice amount of bronzer around the cheek area, forehead, but I'm definitely going to sharpen the jaw area, jawline. So I'm using a lot of product around this area. Okay, it has to be really darker so that it can look really sharp, because usually like face is round, so it's not gonna look like good. Like, I mean, everyone is beautiful, every person is beautiful, but just the makeup products, it just make it look a bit prettier, or I can say it just enhances your features. All right, and then the important part I was discussing is nose area. So what you have to do here, take a smaller brush, don't go with the bigger brush. Okay, so take a smaller brush, and as you can see, the motion of my hand, I'm dabbing it very nicely. So you have to start nearby the eyebrow. All right, and then make line just where is the edge of your nose, like the upper edge. Okay, on both sides. As you can see, the nose is looking really sharper, but it is not good. Why? Because we need to blend it. All right, so we are going to blend it. So why I'm like contouring the lower lip area, because it's gonna look it protruded. All right, and then I'm again just putting a little bit thing around the cheek area. So I'm blending it with the beauty blender. So here is the result. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have liked it, if you have get any sort of knowledge